Hey guys, what is up? It is Mandy Brady here, and I have a bit of an interesting video for you guys today. I was gonna say story time video. It sort of is a story time video, but I have story time videos already, so it wouldn't be, different from what I've done in the past, but this one's a bit different. I am talking about my cartilage piercing problems. And this has only been a recent occurrence, and I've had my cartilage piercing for 2 years now. I got it it was the summer after my senior year in high school before going into college, and I am now going into my junior year in college. So it was 2 summers ago that I got my cartilage pierced. So I just wanted to talk to you guys mainly about like what's been going on, and yeah, so let's get started. So like I said, I got my cartilage pierced 2 summers ago. So I would say it's 2 years ago actually, because I got it pierced in August, right before going to college, and I got it pierced at Claire's, and I got it pierced with a gun. And I didn't know, that there were any real health risks or anything for that. I originally did want to get it pierced at a tattoo parlor or a tattoo and piercing parlor, those types of places that do both, because they do use a needle, and apparently it is safer. And, I wish I sort of went with my gut on that one. But my mom sort of insisted that we go to Claire's because that's where I got my ears pierced, my lobes pierced, and, yes, I got a couple infections when I was younger with my ears being pierced and stuff, but it was probably because I wasn't taking very good care of them. So yeah, the lobes, I have very sensitive ears. I can only have, 14 karat gold, no sterling silver, hypoallergenic, white gold, like those types of things are the only earrings that really do not give my ears, infections or problems. So I guess you could say I have sensitive ears in general. Um, but my mom was very persistent and insistent on going to Claire's to get my cartilage pierced. So I got my cartilage pierced with the gun at Claire's, and it was very pretty. And you guys, I had absolutely no problems throughout these 2 years with my cartilage piercing. This is very all of a sudden, out of the blue, out of nowhere. Um, it was fun all the time. I was very good about cleaning it. I was using the rubbing alcohol stuff or whatever they give. Like, they give this huge bottle of stuff to clean it with. And, I was very diligent about cleaning my cartilage and making sure, like, no crap was, like, getting in it and everything. And I took very good care of it, and I did everything they told me to do, and I didn't seem to really have any problems. Like, I could take the earring in and out, like, once the healing process was over, and it was fine. But a couple of days ago, I, took my cartilage piercing out because I haven't cleaned it. I didn't clean it in a little while, because I don't really okay, this sounds like sort of lazy, but not really. It's very hard to put the cartilage piercing back into the hole, or to like find where the hole is to put it in. Like, I always had trouble with that, like whenever I would clean my cartilage piercing. So, I stopped cleaning it as often. I mean, I still cleaned it, like I would clean around it and everything. I just wouldn't necessarily take it out, because taking it out and then trying to find where to put it back in was kind of a pain in the ass. So I, I would clean around it, and I thought, that would be fine as well, because I did that a lot and I didn't have any problems. But for whatever reason, when I took out my earring this time, because I wanted to clean the earring itself as well as the hole itself and everything, because it felt like a little a little itchy, a little bit irritated, and I was like, all right, whatever. Like, it's probably because I haven't really been paying attention to it. I haven't really cleaned it in a little bit, so I should do that. And when I take the earring out, it's bleeding. The hole is bleeding. There's blood on the earring, and it's bleeding like profusely. And I was like, holy crap, what is going on? And I also noticed this little, like, it almost looks like a blister. It's like this little white, like, inflated piece of skin. Like, I don't know exactly what to call it. It's like about, I'd say that big. I can show you guys actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but yeah. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? That little like blister thing right up there. Yeah, that's not normal, and I didn't notice it really until that day when I was, taking out the piercing. Sorry, I need a drink. Oh. Okay. Anyways, so I didn't notice it until I was taking out the piercing and everything. And I was like, what the heck is this? So, I just like let it be. I like wait a couple hours, and then later I like try putting the earring back in, and the second my earring touches like the hole, it starts bleeding again. So like every time I try putting this earring back in, it's bleeding. So I'm like, you know what, fine. Like, I'll give it a couple of days, just let it breathe, do its thing. And then it started, growing skin over the hole and scabbing up, but not in a normal way. Like, it's just sort of like white skin, just regular skin, like growing over the hole. So I was just frustrated. I was like, what's going on? I need to talk to somebody about this who knows more than I do. So I went into a professional piercing shop that is called Medusa's, and they're really awesome. Shout out to you guys. I talked to a guy or a piercer who has been piercing for 18 years and is certified with the Piercing Association, everything. You guys can check out the information online if you want. I highly recommend going to this guy. He seems like very diligent with his work and definitely knows what he's talking about and what he's doing. So I went into the Medusa place and I was like, hey, can you check out my cartilage piercing for me? Because it's like really messed up, and I still didn't put the earring back in, like when I went to have him look at it, and he looked at it and he was like, yeah, oh, that's not like in good shape, it doesn't look good. And he's like, did you get it done with the gun or with the needle? And I was like, I got it done with the gun. He's like, okay, well, that is shattering your cartilage by using a gun, and he says it's illegal. Now it is illegal to use a piercing gun on a person. So I don't know if Claris knows that. No, I'm not trying to throw Claris's business under the bus by any means, but if it's illegal, you probably shouldn't be doing it. I mean, maybe now it's just become illegal after I got it pierced, but yeah, that's kind of interesting to hear. He was like, yeah, it's illegal to be piercing with a gun, and, it shattered your cartilage. And I'm like, so what does this mean? Like, is it infected? Like, what am I supposed to do? He said, you just need to wait for it to close up completely and heal until the hole is gone. And don't try messing with it. Like, don't try putting earrings in it and everything. Because I told him, like, it would bleed and stuff when I was trying to put the earring back in. And he's like, just wait till the hole completely closes. So pretty much, I'm not going to have a cartilage piercing anymore. And I love my cartilage piercing, so I'm really sad about it. But, I'm gonna let it heal because it clearly needs to heal because it was shattered. And I said, so when it heals, is the cartilage no longer shattered? And he said, yeah, it will be fully healed. The cartilage will no longer be considered shattered, and you can actually get it re-pierced once it is fully healed and the hole is fully closed. There's no hole. Like, once there is no hole, you can get the cartilage re-pierced. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how long, I forgot to ask him, generally how long, he thinks it will take to heal. I mean, it's probably different for everybody, and since I've had this one for 2 years, I mean, it's probably gonna take a little while. But I guess I'm just really sad and disappointed because, like, had I gone with my gut and not listened to my mom, I probably wouldn't be having any problems with my cartilage piercing. But because I wanted to make my mom happy and just do it, do what she wanted, I did it at Claire's, and I should have just gone to a tattoo and piercing place that knows, and they're certified and they know what they're doing and they use needles. So, my lesson to you guys from my personal learning experience is get your cartilage piercing done with a needle. Do not use a gun because you will end up like me and you will, like, one day you'll just get this random, like, bleeding sensation from your cartilage when you take out your earring, and you're going to be like, what the heck? And then you're going to have to close it up and start all over again. So I guess it's just a little frustrating, and I wish I just knew this beforehand. But I hope this is helpful for you guys. And, I'm most definitely, probably going to get my cartilage pierced again once it's fully closed up. And I am definitely going to a place that is certified to do this. And it'll most likely be a piercing. Excuse me. I was burping. Gross. It will most likely be a tattoo and piercing place. So, for all you people out there, that are afraid to go into a tattoo/piercing place, I promise you guys, it's fine. Everybody there is really chill and really nice. I've been to both. I went to this professional piercing place, which is called Medusa, and I've also been to a tattoo place, up by my school, and it wasn't intimidating, really. Like, yeah, sometimes you might think it might be a little intimidating at first, but you get past it and it's totally fine, guys. If I can do it, you can do it, and I'm like 99% sure I'm going to get my cartilage redone once it's closed up and healed. But I just want to let you guys know, so if you're getting a cartilage piercing, please get it done with the needle and get it done at a place that is certified, and yeah, like, they have a certificate to, like, prove it and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked learning about piercings, and my cartilage piercing experience. And subscribe if you want to see more of me. Okay? I love you guys. Let's hit the 100 subscriber mark. Bye. Have a good night. Or good morning. Whatever time you're watching this. It's nighttime here. But yeah, I love you guys. Okay. Bye.